The date was horrible. What's up, everybody? It's Marcella Jaquette, and I am back yet again for another video. I'll be talking about this guy that I went on a date with. When you go out on dates with folks and they immediately start doing shit you don't like, I thank the gods. Thank you. I don't have to spend no more time with this human being. I'm done. It all started one day. I'm at home working and I get a message from this guy on Facebook and he's like, hey, what's going on? And I'm in a good mood, so I'm like, okay, hey, how's it going? How are you? And the conversation goes on. We're just talking and he's like, you know, hey, how about we go out for lunch or whatever? And I'm like, okay. I gave him an address to a place that I like. So I meet him at the place and we order our lunch and everything's going fine. And then he goes off and asks me, what kind of guy are you looking for? And I don't like that question because I'm just like, if I give you all the answers to what kind of man I like, you're gonna try to act that way. So I'm not gonna give you the answers. So I just give him some basic ass answers like, yeah, you know, I like loyalty, honesty, that kind of stuff, and left it at that. Then to keep the conversation rolling, I'm like, what kind of girl are you looking for? Which really I didn't care because like I said, I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. So he goes off to tell me, I need a girl that can type. And I was like, type what? He's like, I need a girl that can type letters for me. If I ever need a letter written, I need a girl to do it. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, so if she types a letter for you, would you type a letter for her? He's like, no, I'd hire somebody. One, you're not impressing me, that's lame. And two, that seems a little misogynistic that you think that a girl should type for you, but that you can't type for her. Anyway, I'm just sitting there like, whatever, what an idiot. The day goes on and the next question he asks me is, so about your last relationship, how did that go? I don't like talking about my last relationship. It was shitty, it was fucked up. I don't like talking about it, okay? It's not important, it's in the past. Let's leave it in the past, okay? I don't have no hard feelings toward that person, but I just like to leave that shit in the past, okay? So he asks me and he's like, and I'm like, I don't like talking about that, okay? And he's like, well, I mean, I really want to know, you're beautiful, you seem really cool, you seem fun, I just want to know. So I'm like, you know, like anybody else, we met each other, we liked each other, it got really violent, really bad, and yeah, that's about it. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. And we start talking about something different because I'm like, I'm through, I don't want to talk about that. And then we get to the third part of our date, which was a movie and dinner, and it was all combined, y'all, which was really cool. I like that. As I roll up, I see what I think is my ex's baby mom's car. Okay, so I'm thinking, I see the car, and I'm just like, we need to go. And so I'm like, oh, I hope they're not here because this is not gonna be good, or I hope he's not here because it's not gonna be good. I was like, you know, can you just hold on a minute? I really need to like go outside and check if this is the car. So I go outside and I look around the car or whatever, and I'm like, I don't really know. I can't remember what the hell this girl's car looks like. The inside of it, I can't remember, but I seen some car seats in the shit, and I was like, if this is her car and he's in it or whatever, or they're in it, we need to go because I don't want to be around these folks. So I come back into the movie theater and I don't want to alarm him or make him feel like, whoa, this girl's got drama. So, but I don't want him to be blindsided either if this dude comes out. So I'm like, listen, I'm not sure if that's my ex's car or not, or his baby mama's car or whatever, but I'm a little uncomfortable. And he's like, what, you scared? Yes, I'm very scared, okay? He's like, oh man, you know, don't even worry about it, you know, I got your back, you know, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to like weird him out, so I was like, you know, it's cool, whatever, let's just hurry up and get the hell in this movie theater. And so before we get in there, this mug says, you must have liked that shit. Must have liked what? I was like, what? Oh yeah, your ex hitting on you. What? Why would I like that? I asked him that. Why would I like that? And he's like, oh, cause you know some girls like that. I don't know any person who likes to be abused. Do you guys? I don't know any people that like to get abused, okay? And just because a human being goes back to someone that's hit them before does not mean they like to be abused, okay? That's That's psychology. You need to go do some work before you start just blurting shit out. Okay? So I'm just sitting there and I'm disgusted. And we finished the day, we go into the movie theater, and we went to go see Fences, y'all. And it was like lame. I was not feeling it. I'm trying to just keep my composure and just keep cool. The movie's whack. He keeps trying to like scoot over to me, and I'm not feeling it. When we're in a movie theater, if you're with me and we're in the movie theater, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
So I'm trying to scoot my chair over and just kind of like stay away, because I don't know what the hell he got in his mind, but I'm not feeling it. So he rode with me to the movie theater from the first place we went to eat. So we get in my car, we drive off, and I drop him off. I go home. So immediately when I get home, I block him because I was not feeling it. I was just not feeling it at all. And I felt bad. So when he hit me up on Facebook, I was like, yeah, you know, my nephews blocked my phone, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, my bad. So he was like, yeah, you know, is everything okay? And I was just like, no. So on the phone, I tell him like, listen, or on Facebook, I'm like, there's a couple of things that you did during the date that I did not like. And he's like, oh, what happened? If you unblock my number, you know, I could tell you what happened. So I'm like, okay. So, you know, I tell him what it was, and then he gets on the phone and he's like, oh, about the first comment that he made, because I was like, I didn't appreciate the comment that you made about, you know, you needing a girl to type for you, yada, yada, yada. So this fool says, well, girls are smarter than guys. What? I'm sitting here like, what is he talking about? Like, what are you talking, like, I'm really sitting here like, what are you talking about? Like, you're not flattering me. You're not making me feel like, oh yeah, he thinks girls are smarter than guys, because that's stupid. So then the second comment about him telling me that, did I like it? And was I scared? I mentioned that and he was like, well, you know, some girls do like that shit, you know, during sex and stuff. What? But that's not what was said. What are you talking about? Why would you say that? And at this point, I'm just like, obviously I'm dealing with a nut. Like, he's an idiot and he doesn't get it. And he's still going on and on about, I have counseling friends and they told me that some girls like that. And what? Like, where are you getting, I said, where are you getting your information from? He's like, that's when he told me, from the counseling people. But then he also said, you know, I got information, yada, yada, yada about it. No, you're just saying anything right now. You're just saying any fucking thing. So I was just like, you know what? I was just like, hey, I'm busy. I got some stuff to do, so I'm about to get off the phone. So he's like, oh, okay. All right. So we get off the phone. A couple days later, he hits me up on Facebook and he's like, hey, I really want to chill with you. I want to see you, beautiful. And I'm like, listen, in my mind, I'm thinking, I need to like nip this in the bud. I tell him, based on some of the things that happened when we went out, and things that you said over the phone, I'm not interested anymore.